back of the show, I call it, it's a clubhouse. It's a fun house.
Check the guy right there. Yeah, you see him? Which one do you think has chlamydia?
I describe it as an hour infotainment show. You know, we give you information and we also hopefully give you entertainment. It starts in the morning. There's a bunch of us that come in, the writers and a couple of the producers, and we sit there and we look at a bunch of videos, of course, around the net. They bring in maybe 20, 30 different videos, and we sit there and we try to decide on which are the top 5 of the day.
I'm one of the first in the office at 7:45, 7:30 in the morning, and I'm spending at least a good hour before that meeting finding every single video I can. So it takes me a good hour to at least cover broadly the blogs and every single, video aggregation site that we look at. I have very specific criteria as to what I'm looking for. Sometimes it's very simplistic as to people in pain or people kind of yelling really loud or people getting kicked in the, their nether regions.
Time now to know the top 5 things on the web.
Should we go around the net?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of have this own little classification system in my head of what makes a good video and what not. It's got to be very irreverent. It's got to be something extremely unique. We don't like to pull from things that everyone else is looking at. We like to be ahead of the curve as to what we're pulling from. It's got to be something that we anticipate will be something big, something very viral.
So once that gets done, once we pick out those videos and we figure out what the bid is, producers go off, they go to art department, they get the props, they hire the actors, whatever that bid is. You have another producer going downstairs into post, cutting those videos for the top 5 videos of the day. The feed is being written after it's been decided by those producers, who at the same time are, as we're picking ATNs and figuring out what those bits are figuring out what the news is.
Pink Floyd wins legal battle to only sell full albums online.
Yeah.
So you can only get the full album.
Yeah, it's Pink Floyd. You have to listen to the whole album.
What do you mean?
But that makes you can only if you buy their album online, you can only buy their full album. That makes me wonder now because
Really? You can't just get you can't just get a single track off of Dark Side. You're buying all of Dark Side because the album was meant to be an album.
But now I'm thinking a lot of other people are gonna want that. A lot of other bands are gonna want to do that.
Pool halls across America just fell silent.
As that goes on, the production meeting is happening, and they're running through of, okay, we've decided we're going to have a taxidermy goat or live horse on the show today. This is the bit, so we need a little extra time for that. Who's got a package in today's show? This is what you're doing. We have a loop guest. This is what the loop is. Where is everybody in the process? And our supervising producer, Brian, he goes through that with the guys and makes sure that everything's running correctly. After that, the writers are writing. They come out of ATN. They hit the keyboards and they're writing solidly for about 2 hours. They just don't stop.
We get our ideas from caffeine mostly, and from the knowledge that we have to have an idea by a certain time. So there's a blank segment in the show, and it has to get filled with words, and hopefully those words are funny to someone.
This particular book is a bit older, but it's starting to regurgitate to the top of the net again. And there's one potential reason why. Her recipe is disgusting.
Kevin started cutting roll-ins for us at around 2:30. We have 4 stories today. We picked the Bill Gates is no longer the richest man in America. Chat roulette map website came out, and people are freaked out that their chat roulette isn't as anonymous as they thought. We went through, picked the footage that we wanted to cover the story with, so because the show's live, it's right in studio, and we cover up part of their read with video to make it a little more interesting for the viewer. So that's what Kevin's cutting right now.
A new site called chatroulettemaps.com is proving that chat roulette isn't as anonymous as you thought. The site runs an app that not only collects users' IP addresses, but takes a screenshot too. It pins the data to an interactive Google map. It's totally not accurate on a street level, but it definitely shows a general radius of where your fellow chatters are.
A lot of fun and a lot of stress. That's for sure. It's a combination of both. It's a beautiful marriage between stress and fun. And that's kind of the way I would describe the show for all the staff members.
There's only one place you can get your fix. Adding lots of knowledge to your bag of tricks. Animal stunts, gadgets, and balloon humping. Oh no, look out, it's chocolate pie jumping.
That is more fun than you know.
On the weeknights to 7, you know you want more. Attack of the show, it's only on G4.